There was, Maharaj had restrictions in Mathura at that time. Nobody could go upstairs or downstairs. The guest, Upar is Swarg. It's like on the top, it was the guest room of Gurudev. It's a Swarga, it's heavenly planet. And on the ground, it was like hell. So the niyam, so the regulations was, so even if we left, even if we go to the market, then we would go and do pranam to Gurudev first. Oh, he would beat us up if we didn't. Maharaj used to sit outside the door. He used to do his Harinam, and his head, he was always he's moving around, he's always looking around. So there was niyam, there's regulations of the math was quite strict. I remember Suvananda, that's Suvananda Brahmachari. He was a bit relaxed, udar, like he was udar. He would sit on his boat. So one brahmachari. So Maharaj would say, Maharaj was who taught us who is junior, who is senior, that you should give respect to the seniors. Like the senior brahmachari should sit on one side and the junior brahmacharis on the other side. So there was so much niyam. He wouldn't hesitate to slap. The hand is of a police officer. He was an ex-police officer. So if he hits you, oh yes, it's a hard slap. You would have a sign there on your cheek. He used to tell me, if I slap you, you will fly up in there, because I was very thin. So if you look at my pictures, old pictures, you can see how thin I was. I was very patla, very thin. So Gurudev used to say that if I hit you, if I slap you, then you'd fly off in the air. He was very Maharaj, if that time he had, you saw him at an older age, but when he was younger, he was quite well built. When he used to walk, everybody used to get also scared of him. Like he walked, he had power. Like in his walk, there was a power, and he was tall and he walked. Yes. When first day when I came to Mathura from Devananda Gaudiya Math, then Maharaj he just at that moment he came back from the morning walk. So everyone was sitting around him. Like Maharaj would ask questions, what did I speak yesterday? What did I speak in the class yesterday? So like that he would ask us questions. So senior brahmacharis were in the front. Then juniors would sit at the back. So I just say to Maharaj, Maharaj means to Gurudev, hey, Maharaj, you are MahaBhagavath. So I said, Maharaj, you are MahaBhagavath. So Maharaj said, and my hands started to shake. So I thought, did I say anything wrong? At that time, I was scared, like he'll hold my ear. Yeah. I was about 21 years old. So he said, Gurudev said, oh, you know that I'm MahaBhagavath? So why did you say? So I said, no. So I said, oh, everyone says. So he said, then Gurudev said, read this slok. It's called Vaishnav. Read this slok. Who is Vaishnav? Who is MahaBhagavath? Who is, yes, in this slok you'll know. So if other people say that, does it mean that, yes, I'm MahaBhagavath? Because I say that other people are saying that you are MahaBhagavath. But if the doctor himself says, then it's different. But if somebody who is not doctor and starts becoming a doctor and says that, it's not right, is it? So like that, Gurudev used to speak. Gurudev said, do bhajan. When you do your bhajan, then you will have anubhav, you will have realization. So just doing externally, it's not like by studying shastras it won't happen, but by doing your bhajan, you will realize it. If you are Uttama Bhagavath, you become Uttama Bhagavath, then you will know who is Uttama Bhagavath. So ordinary people will think, oh, he's pagal. The boat, in the Ganga, the boat. Yes. So this he used to eat what? Kacha. He used to drink water of Yamuna. If somebody gave him bhojan, then he would eat, otherwise he wouldn't eat. For Ekadasi, 3-4 days he would be nirjala. In the Gaura said to, hey, there was one babaji. So babaji, so when the Gaura's will say, hey babaji, today is Ekadasi, then he will say, even if it was not Ekadasi, then he'll say, oh, it's Ekadasi. So he didn't eat bhojan. So that MahaBhagavath, but you will not be able to understand. People will say, he's mad. But BhaktiSiddhanta Saraswati Prabhu, he is MahaBhagavath. So only who is MahaBhagavath, who is a Bhagavath, will know who is Bhagavath. Oh, you got two children. She is the daughter. He is the son. Oh, he is the younger one. So speak properly, then I would know. Whose daughter is that? Oh, it's his second son's. The Prabhupada could realize Gaura Kishoradas Babaji Maharaj. If somebody is having Ganga mud of Yamuna and not drinking and is just chanting, then people will say he's mad. What will the materialistic people think? He's mad. BhaktiSiddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada, and he gave to Gaura Kishoradas Babaji Maharaj and said, I want to take diksha from you. So he said, I am not vidwan, I am not knowledgeable. I just am I don't know even how to sign. I just use my thumb for signature. So, Bukla means not educated. I'm illiterate. Three times he didn't give diksha to Prabhupada. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur spoke to Guru Kishoradas Babu Maharaj, said, yes, okay, I will ask Nitai. If Nitai says yes, I can give him Hari Diksha, then I will give. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur asked, the next day he went and he said, oh, did you ask Nitai? So then he said, oh, I forgot. So like that he asked third day. And then he said yes, Nitai said yes. So then on the third day he gave diksha to Prabhupada. So whoever is Bhagavat, only a Bhagavat will know Bhagavat. A Vaishnava will know Vaishnava. One who is Vaishnava and another one who is not a Vaishnava will not understand a Vaishnava. So by doing Bhajan, Naam, Harinam, listening, reading to Shastras, then you'll have Anubhav, you'll have your own realization. For example, if he's done a lot of studying, he's read many Shastras, but he's done not but Bhajan. So you cannot understand Bhagavan by just reading Shastras. Only with the Kripa of the Bhagavan you will know Bhagavan. That's true. In Brahmasthiti, if somebody is roaming around, by studying Vedas and all the Ved, you won't get Bhagavan. Hey Bhagavan, Brahmaji is saying, hey Bhagavan, without your mercy of your lotus feet, nobody will understand you, or nobody will know you. Because of Guru's Kripa, we understand a little bit. Vaishnava's Kripa, we can understand. By doing bhajan and Guru's Kripa, we can realize. Do you chant? How many rounds do you chant? What? What's faulty? There's no mistake. Yeah. Oh, hold on.
नहीं अच्छा करो मैं तो कुछ करूं something is better than nothing.
So chant, yeah, something is better than nothing. Nearly finished. You should have Seva Mytri. What is a... How did they please Krishna? How did the gopis please Krishna? By Seva. They used to make nice prasadam for Gopal, for Krishna. How will Bhagavan be pleased? By Seva. Like a mother who feeds her own son. So similarly, like that we should serve Bhagavan. Then Bhagavan will be pleased. Isn't that true? So how will that what we should worry about is how we will be able to please Bhagavan and how Bhagavan will be pleased with us. What is Lila and the name is one, is the same thing. I'm saying Bhagavan's name, Bhagavan's Katha. What is Bhagavan's Katha? That is Naam, that is also Bhagavan's name. Krishna Krishna bola. Isn't that Krishna Bhagavan's name? You tell me. Bas, you think you must done 10 lakh of this mala and your mind has gone around the world. That's Bhagavad's. If you won't get fault if you do less Harinam, but you listen to Katha. What is the Katha for? Katha is Seva. Katha is Seva. You are listening to Katha. Isn't that Seva? Shravan Seva. That is Shravan Seva. These 9 types of bhakti. Harinam. There is no end to any seva. Okay, so that's why you should do Harinam. You should have some fixed round so you don't get lazy to do Harinam. Seva is also Naam and Naam is also Seva. Bas Naam yach. You are cooking, that's Seva. Guru said to a disciple. Guru said to a disciple that now I'm very old. I'm 90 years old. That and my body is not too good today. So today you do Mangala Arti. So he said. So yes. So if somebody is coming, and bas. And if somebody comes, then you chant, and then when that person's gone away, then you put the chant in. It's away, up. Oh. And that also you are not chanting full. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare, Hare. And then your mind is just here and there. So then Gurudev said, "Theek hai beta." Gurudev is 9 years and I've got fever. So he did the arti. Then Gurudev said, we have to do some offering after Mangal Arti. I have made some laddus. Achha, you have not prepared anything? So, just this laddu that I already prepared yesterday, so you can offer that to Thakurji. At least that much you said. But you said yesterday. So he said, oh, but Gurudev, you told me yesterday that Naam is everything. So Gurudev said, so even with that temperature, Gurudev offered 4 laddus and offered it to Thakurji. Then it was afternoon time. Then afternoon time is Sandhya, lunch arti, Madhyam arti. So Gurudev said, hey, Sishya, make some rice and some dal and offer it to Gurudev. Thakurji. So he said, Naam ache. Like he said, even Gurudev at that age of 90, he also prepared something and also did the arti. At that time it wasn't Karuna. Gurudev said, oh, beta, listen, do one thing. Bas, you have prasad. Nahi suna. Says it. Since morning, I have not listened to any of your anything what you have told me. But yes, this I will definitely listen. Is a prasad. Says Krishna Seva. This is for everyone. pass. So it's like saying, oh, if I could do seva, then I won't be able to chant. But there's no dosh, there's no fault if you do less chanting when you are doing seva. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is saying, but if you're doing seva, she's saying, if you're doing some seva, and then there's no dosh, it's not offense if you chant less, So that's why when you're doing prachar, when you're doing program, you're arranging programs. They're programs or something that you're arranging it for Thakurji, for Bhagavan. So that doesn't mean that, you don't chant. No, you have to chant. But put more emphasis on seva. My Gurudev used to say, Narayana Maharaj said, we used to say, everyone from there, everything we used to do, cook, clean, also massage, and put oil on Gurudev. I was only chanting 3 or 4 rounds because I was so busy in seva. This is Mahaprabhu's Uttaran. Because also seva is also Naam, Antar. So it's also inside the name. The seva is inside the name. Seva is our Jivan. What is bhakti? Seva is our Jivan. Bhakti, what people think, okay, bhakti is just done 2 or 3, 4 rounds and listen to Bhagavad Katha. That is bhakti. No, seva is bhakti. For example, the mother in the material life, how much is she serving? She wakes up at 4 o'clock in the morning and until 10 o'clock the mother is serving. I'm not taking sides of women. Oh, then you say, oh Maharaj, you are taking sides of women. No, that is not what I'm saying. I'm telling you the truth. That one married lady, she gets up in the morning and she's got one small child. But the wife, the husband has to go to the office, so she has to prepare. He has to get strength at 6 o'clock in the morning, and she has to give a tiffin to him. So she gets up at 4 o'clock. She cooks, but she made some roti and sabji and put it in the tiffin and gave it to her husband. Then there is a little boy she's got. Then she has to give him a bath and feed him and all that. So then the mother-in-law will say, oh, can you also prepare something for me? So she has to make chai or something, whatever, for her mother-in-law. Then the brother-in-law will say, oh, I have to go also prepare my tiffin. Then that little boy, she has to go and drop him at school. Also in school, then give him a bath and put his clothes and give him a tiffin and take him to school or put him on the bus. Then at that time, what's happened? By that time, then the sasu says, the mother-in-law says. So see, she hasn't eaten anything. She's got up at 4 o'clock. So really now it's 12:30. So she has to go and collect a son from school. So like that 4 o'clock. Then her husband comes at 4 o'clock. Until 4 o'clock in the afternoon, she still hasn't had anything to eat. So when the husband comes, then she offers something. So the husband says, she offers some thali, a food to the husband. So the husband says, oh, come and sit with me. So husband said, no, I'm busy. So the husband said, Arey, what job does a wife do? Every purush, every man will say, Bas, I have gone out to work. That they don't see that she's cleaning the house, she's looking after the rest of the family. Yes, then they say, okay, you go, I'll go to the office and you stay home, and then I'll Then you saw. Yes. So they switched off their duties. So he had to wake up at 4 o'clock. So at 4 o'clock he said, no, that's the bacha, the son got up early, so he would have had to have. So he said, oh no, this is not for me. So when you actually do it yourself, then you realize how much work there is for a mother, for a lady. Even small work, but there is so much work. I saw it myself. I saw my mother work. When I was young, my father left this world, and I could see how hard my mother was working. She had to work very hard. She had to wash pots and pans and clean the floor and mop the floor. What I'm saying here is Seva Mytri. Then so the house is a Seva. The woman who lives in the house makes the home, and that's the Seva she does in the. I am not sleeping. I've heard this from my Gurudev. Gurudev used to say. So I didn't have that much time. I had to listen. Yeah, Gurudev used to say that I was learning Bangla and I'd. Seva. Seva is bhakti. People think, if you do 10 lakh Harinam, that is bhakti. By doing chanting Naam, then with the Naam, Prabhu's Kripa, then automatically your tongue will chant. Did you like? What did she make? What's the message? If you don't make this. Yes, see, so you prepared something. So even the Thakurji had, also the Vaishnav had, whatever you prepared. So now tell me, who is superior? Seva. I'm not saying that you shouldn't chant. You should chant. Also do chanting as well, but to keep more emphasis on seva. So if I tell you 16 rounds to do, then I know you won't be able to do 16 rounds. So as soon as you get up in the morning, you should start chanting. If you do, that's very good. But if you don't have time, you should serve. Am I not telling you the truth? So when you start, you made so nice preparation, but I forget. So Bhagavan has accepted your seva. So mandir. One is seva, Prem, Seva, Mytri. It's written in one. You understand Mytri? Prem से सेवा. Prem, Seva, Mytri. If you don't do seva, how much have you studied up to what?
क्लास में है।
you are in 10th class.
परीक्षा हो रही कि नहीं? सब लोग कम कर दिया।
Are you doing the exams or you doing online?
ऑनलाइन भी हमने हरी कथा भी बोलते हैं।
Online, I also speak Harikatha.
वही पढ़ रहे हैं ना, बस ऑनलाइन। अरे ऑनलाइन में दो चार कोई सुने थे, सुने इनके को।
Online may not many people sleep.
सुन नहीं पाते हैं,
But
हमारे आंखों के सामने हम कोई
if somebody did, if you are sitting in front of me and listening, and then if somebody goes sleeps, then I can tell them, hey, sleep.
वो अपने प्यार में रहता है, ये अपने
So Sadi, can you do Sadi online? You know, the husband's in the other place and the wife is the groom is in one place and the bride is another place. What? Can you do online marriage? No.
जाने की जरूरत नहीं है।
No need to go there.
शादी जो ऑनलाइन में हो गया,
If Sadi, if you can get married online, then how will online marriage? Also the children you can have online.
शादी ऑनलाइन में थोड़ी होता है।
How can you get married online? That's not possible.
वो तो केवल कहने की बात है।
That is just we are speaking.
वो शादी विधि के नियम ये नीति नहीं, वो जो हवन होना चाहिए।
There has to be havan,
पानी ग्रहण रखा है कि नहीं?
panigran.
तो पानी ग्रहण का है, वो अपने घर में रखे, इधर हाथ लगा दिया।
How will you?
टीवी लगा देते हैं,
Like TV.
यहाँ पर कंप्यूटर हाथ लगा दिया, हाथ बोलते हैं।
So put TV and
विवाह में
type this.
विवाह में लिखा था,
What does it say? Viva means
बंधन लिखा था।
bandhan.
हाथ को बंधना पड़ता
You have to tie the two hands. Bandhan.
विचार उसी प्रकार होते हैं क्या? आए बताओ। विवाह जो है ऑनलाइन नहीं।
Viva, marriage? You cannot do online.
पढ़ाई तो कर लेते तो
Okay, you can educate. You know, you can study online. You got some instruction online. Also, Hari Katha can be online and you listen to it online.
अब बताइए, बताओ। सुना दिया। कलियुग में सब
In Kali Yuga, you can do everything.
मेरे बारे में तो आप जानते हो सब।
You know about me. Everyone knows about me. Bas do your bhajan.
आपने कितने सुंदर सारे गांव में कितने कपड़ा लगाए।
Oh yes, he's speaking to that brahmachari who put so much. He put such a big picture of Gurudev and then he put cloth, so much cloth around the whole village.
कोरोना की वजह से
Because of Corona,
लोग इकट्ठा हो नहीं।
that not many people came, cannot gatherings,
अच्छा लगा।
big gatherings because of COVID.
भगवान की इच्छा ही है।
This is desire of Bhagavan.
आपने प्रयास किया,
You put effort.
आपने प्रयास किया तो
I don't know what the question is.
वो भगवान की जो इच्छा है वही।
You put effort, then it's nothing up to you, then it's ichha of Bhagavan. You cannot do anything.
आपने प्रयास किया, बहुत अच्छी बात।
That is very good that you put so much effort.
मथुरा में तो आपने बिल्कुल मथुरा के हिला दिया।
Oh, Mathura, everybody.
50 को ये था।
40.
क्या बोले? हाँ, उसने क्या झांकी?
Jhanki.
लोग देख करके हैरान हो गए।
Oh, wow. People got impressed.
क्या बोले? डी गेट तक।
Till D gate from the mud, there's a full line. Nobody saw that. Those
इन्होंने ऐसे कर दिया, अद्भुत कर दिया।
that what he did was great.
ये आपकी कृतित्व है। मानने के जो सत्य सत्य मानते हैं।
I'm telling the truth.
उसमें सारे मुद्रा को आश्चर्य और फूलों की तरह यह क्या बोले? हेलीकॉप्टर।
Helicopter, yes. When first time in Mathura that happened, very first time. There's great people come there and then other people do it. But but what he do? How much money he spent? Like every drop of his bone, every drop of his blood, he used for seva. It's very good. That's very good. That he arranged helicopter to throw flowers. This is whatever is Gurudev's icha. Bhavis 20. I can't hear what he's speaking.
हाँ अच्छा है हाँ वो भी है हाँ ज़्यादा लंबा खींचोगे ना लोग वो बोलेंगे हैं बस ज़्यादा 7 दिन 10 दिन भागवत सप्ताह 7 दिन 9 दिन
Bhagavad Sapta, after 7 days, they don't want to hear. Then 7, 8 days, 9 days, okay. You can also do Mahaprabhu's Lila, arrange like a drama, Mahaprabhu's Lila. Gurudev used to say, do Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Lila. And what time is it?
भावना के ऊपर निर्भर करता है किस भाव से करते हैं
In Gita, Bhagavan is saying, I don't understand that. Indirectly, it goes to Bhagavan. Finished.